Hey, what is up YouTube? It is Jug here, and today I'm going to be telling you my opinion on how Revelations should have ended. Now, before I get into this video, I'd like to give a massive shout out to Anime Wizard 7 for helping me out with this concept. His link to his Reddit will be down in the description, and if you feel this was the right ending for you, feel free to drop a like and possibly subscribe for more videos like this. Also, thank you so much for welcoming me back yesterday. I truly am grateful, and I'm so excited to be discussing zombies with you all again. Anyway, let's get right into the concept.
Or I just wipe you from existence. Ooh, hang on. Actually, that all works out perfectly.
Light shines as we're given a view of the sun rising over the abandoned airfield. The night is over. American soldiers detain a group of Nazis as we see Banana and Smokey smoking cigarettes after a job well done. We get a view of Iraq and Shino Numa as soldiers begin to purge the land of the Nazis. Peter McCain talks to Cornelius Purnell as we see the symbol of Group 935 on the wall. The scene transitions to a now abandoned Doris. There are no teleporters and it remains intact. Everything is normal. We catch a glimpse of Maxis' office where the German once spent most of his days. The room is empty now. Flash forward a few years and we see Maxis and Richthofen have been relocated to America along with other German scientists. An older Samantha followed by Sophia runs up to her father and gives him a hug. She is living a normal life now. A bus can be seen in the distance. It stops in front of a house and Dempsey exits. The war is over and the soldiers are coming home. He knocks on the door and a young girl opens it. Dempsey picks her up and closes the door behind him. Nikolai and his wife embrace in a cleansed Stalingrad. Nikolai has not and will not know loss this time. Meanwhile in Japan, Takeo wearing a ceremonial uniform puts down his katana. The cherry blossoms fall around him. The cherry blossoms are replaced with confetti as Nero practices his magic act. Nero looks at the poster of his comeback show. The stage on the photo becomes real and Jessica walks out. She is now an actress performing for a real audience. Meanwhile, Floyd begins boxing from scratch. He looks at his opponent and with a determined face awaits a bell. The mob of the dead characters spend their days in Alcatraz after being arrested by Jackie Vincent and his partner. We get a glimpse of Jackie walking alongside Ferguson as he inspects the cells of the mob of the dead crew. The scene changes to a view of the characters from 5. They're all having their meeting, however no zombies break in. A flash of light occurs and we hear the sound of the bus. The bus pulls up as Marlton exits after a long day at work. He walks forward and passes a woman in red. They both turn around for a brief moment and they seem to recognise each other, however they dismiss it and continue walking. Russman never lost his memory. The incident never happened and thus, we see a much more sophisticated Russman working in an unknown facility. The scene changes to Stuhlinger at the bar enjoying and eating a delicious steak. No human flesh this time. The light begins to flash. The light turns into the flashing lights of cameras. The cast of Call of the Dead walk down the red carpet, eagerly awaiting the premiere screening of Call of the Dead. George Romero shakes hand and waves at the paparazzi. Finally, the lights flash one last time. We see the fates of the Origins 4. We see that all 4 have been returned to the Primus era. People look up at them in awe, waving their hands, reaching out to them. Then, Takeo, Nikolai, Dempsey and Richthofen look at each other and nod. They raise their elemental staves in the air, signifying their victory. The music comes back as a moment transitions into the photo of Primus, which is revealed to be the final page of a very thick comic book. A hand flips through all the old comic book loading screens and closes the book. The book is revealed to be titled Crematorium, Nazi Zombies. We get a look at the author's room and we see many newspaper clippings with lots of intel. How the story changed writers and how the original author had returned to finish his story. The camera turns around, revealing the author. Monty smiles as he finally finishes his story.